Na hi prapasyami mamapanudyad. Yaschyokamutschoshanamindriyanam. Avapya bhumma vasapatna riddham. Rajyang suranam apichadhipatyam. I can find no means to drive away this grief, which is drying up my senses. I will not be able to destroy it, even if I win an unrivaled kingdom on the earth, with sovereignty like the demigods in heaven.
Nahi prapasyami mamapunudya. This is the position of material existence. We are sometimes in difficulty, not sometimes, always. We are in difficulty, but we call it sometimes because to get over the difficulty, we make some attempt, and that attempt making is taken as happiness. Actually there is no happiness, but sometimes with the hope that by this attempt I shall become happy in future, as the so-called scientists are dreaming, in future we shall become without death. So many they are dreaming. But those are sane persons, they say, trust no future, however pleasant. So, that is the actual position. Nahi prapasyami mamapunudya. Therefore he has approached Krishna. Shishyasteham. Now I become your Shishya. Why you have come to me? Because I know nobody else can save me from this dangerous position. This is real sense. Jatshokamuchchosanam indriya. Uchchosanam. When we are put into great difficulties, it dries up the existence of the senses. No sense enjoyment also can make us happy. Uchchosanam indriyana. Here, happiness means sense gratifying. Here, actually this is not happiness. Real happiness is described in the Bhagavad Gita. Atindriyam sukham attantikam jat tat atindriyam. Real happiness, attantikam, supreme happiness, is not enjoyed by the senses. Atindriyam, surpassing, transcendental to the senses. That is real happiness. But we have taken happiness as sense enjoyment. So by sense enjoyment nobody can become happy, because we are in the material existence and our senses are false senses. Real sense is spiritual sense. So we have to awaken our spiritual consciousness, then by spiritual senses we can enjoy. Sukham attantikam ja atindriya. Surpassing these senses. Surpassing these senses means these senses are means covering. Just like I am, this body. Actually I am not this body. I am spirit soul. But this is the covering of my real body, spiritual body. Similarly, spiritual body has spiritual senses. Not that nirakar. Why nirakar? It is a common sense affair. Just like if you have got a hand, a or two, one or two hands, you have got two hands. Therefore, when the hand is covered by some cloth, the cloth also gets a hand. Because I have got hand, therefore my dress has got a hand. Because I have got my legs, therefore my covering dress has got legs, pant. This is common sense. Where from this body came? This body is described Bhashangshi, garments. So garment means it is cut according to the body. That is garment. Not that my body is made according to the garment. It is common sense. So, when I have got hands of my heart, this is my subtle body or gross body. Therefore, originally, spiritually, I have got my hands and legs. Otherwise, how it comes? How to develop? So originally we are all person, knowing person. Krishna also says, he'll say that these soldiers, these kings, you and me, my dear Arjuna, it is not that we did not exist in the past, neither it is that in future we shall cease to exist. So this particular instruction of Krishna, that I, you and all these kings and soldiers who have assembled here, they existed as we are existing now, individual person. Similarly, they existed individual person. And in future also, we shall exist as individual person. So where is the question of impersonal? This nonsense impersonalist, voidist. Therefore, the principle is to understand things in reality. One has to approach Krishna as Arjuna has approached. Shishya Steyam. Now I am your disciple. You just teach me, Sadhima, Prapanna. I am surrendered. I am not trying to talk with you on equal level. To accept Guru means whatever Guru says, you have to accept. Otherwise, don't make Guru. Don't make a fashion. You must be ready. That is called Prapanna. Tad vidhi pranipatena. You can understand simply by surrendering. Not to taste Guru. I shall taste him, how much he knows. Then what is the use of making Guru? No. Therefore, Arjuna says that besides you, there is nobody else who can actually satisfy me in this birthplace condition. Jatsukamucho sanamindriyana. My senses are being dried up. Because the superficial senses, that are not actually senses. Real sense is within. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam. We have to serve Krishna, Rishikesha. Krishna is real. And we have to come to that position of reality. Then we can serve Krishna. Rishikena Tatparatena Nirmala. When our senses are purified. Indriyani pararahu, indriyabba parammana, manasastu paro buddhi. These are different stages. This bodily concept of life means senses. But when you transcend these senses, you come to the mental platform. When you transcend the mental platform, you come to the intellectual platform. When you come to the intellectual platform, when you transcend, then you come to the spiritual platform. That is spiritual platform. There are different grades and steps. In the gross bodily platform, we demand pratyakha jnana. Pratyakha means direct perception. There are different stages of knowledge. Pratyakha, aparakkha, pratyakha, parakkha, aparakkha, adhokhaja, aprakita. These are different stages of knowledge. So, knowledge acquired in the bodily platform, direct perception, is not real knowledge. Therefore we can challenge these so-called scientists. The basic principle of knowledge is on the bodily concept of life. Pratyakha. Experimental knowledge. Experimental knowledge means this gross sense perception. That is experiment. Pratyakha. Everyone says, we do not see God. God is not such a subject matter that you can see with this pratyakha, direct perception. God's another name is Anubhava. Anubhava. Just like in this room, we do not see the sun directly. But we know that there is sun. It is daytime. How do you know it? You do not see it. But there are other processes by which you can experience. That is called aparakha, pratyakha, parakkha, aparakha. In this way, Krishna consciousness means adhokhaja and aprakita, beyond the senses. Therefore, the Bhagavad Gita, it is said adhokhaja, where direct perception cannot reach. So where direct perception cannot reach, then how you can perceive, anubhav? That is Surutapantha, that is Shruti. You have to take knowledge from the Vedas. And the Vedic knowledge is explained by Guru. Therefore, one has to take shelter of Krishna as the Supreme Guru or his representative. Then all these troubles, means ignorance, can be dissipated. Tachokocha sanamindriyana. So now, Krishna says that that's all right, you are for temporarily gone fighting, and when you will get the kingdom, you will be happy. There is no need of making a guru. Neither it is just like ordinary man, they think so, that we are earning so much money. What is the use of making a guru? I can understand everything in my own way. And another rascal is, yes, jatama tatama. Whatever their opinion, that's all right. You can make your own opinion, that is going on. You can make your own opinion to understand God. All foolish rascals, they are making their own opinion. No, that is not possible. Therefore, Krishna, Arjuna says, Abhapa bhuvo asapatnaridhyam. This is a very significant word. Sapatni. Sapatni means rival wife, co-wife. If a man has got 2-3 wives, why 2-3? Our Lord had 16,100. So this is God. So Sapadna, but there is no competition. You will find in the statements of all the queens in Krishna book, when they are talking with Draupadi, every wife was giving description, how much she was anxious to become maid servant of Krishna. Nobody is rival in the material world. If a man has got more than one wife, there is rival. Rival. This example is given in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that just like we have got our senses, similarly, if somebody has got different wife, so one wife is snatching him, that you come to my room. Another wife is snatching him, come to my room, because he is perplexed. Similarly, we have got the wife, the senses. The eyes are dragging, please come to the cinema. The tongue is dragging, please come to the restaurant. The hand is driving somewhere else, the leg is driving somewhere. See, our position is like that. The same man who has got different wives and dragging him different rooms. This is our position. So, why this position? Because these wives are rivals. Here, asapatna. If there are many kings to claim one property, there is difficulty. And Arjuna says, Obapa bhumau asapatna ridhyam. Getting riches for which there is no other claimant. I am the only proprietor. Even if I get such riches, Rajyam, such kingdom, Suranam apichadipattam, not only kingdom of this world, but also kingdom of higher planetary system. These men are trying to go to the moon planet, but that is also another kingdom. Another kingdom. So that kingdom belongs to the higher living entities, those who are known as demigods. They are very powerful. Just like Indra. Indra is very powerful controller of the rains. He has got the thunderbolt. But people do not believe this. But we believe. What is described in the Vedic literature, not believe, you have to believe. This is fact. Where from this thunderbolt is coming? Who is arranging for the rain? There must be some director. As in government offices, state, there are so many departmental management. Similarly, in God's government, there must be so many directors, so many officers. They are called demigods. Devarsi bhutato ninam kritinina. Devata, the demigods, they are also supplying us by the order of Krishna. Just like Indra. Indra is supplying us. Therefore Indra Yajna. There is sacrifice for satisfying the different demigods. Krishna stopped this Indra Yajna in Govardhan. When Nanda Maharaj was arranging for Indra Yajna, Krishna said, "My dear father, there is no need of Indra Yajna." That means anyone who is Krishna conscious, for him there is no need of any yajna. Especially in this age, Kali Yuga, it is very difficult to perform different types of yajna. That was possible in the Treta Yuga. Kite jadhyato Vishnu, Tretayam jajato makhai. Makhai means yajna, performing yajna. Yajñārthe karmannatro lokayam karma bandhana. So these formulas, this direction, nobody is following. It is not possible in this age. Therefore, the Shastra injunction is Jaggai Sankirtanai Prayai Jajanti Hi Sumedhasa. Those who have got good brains have a stand. So, instead of bothering with so many things, one performs Sankirtan Jagga. These are the statements in the Shastra. Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Shangapangasta Parsadam Jaggai Sankirtanai Prayai Jajanti Hi Sumedhasa. So here, in this room especially, Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishna, here is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is Krishna himself, but his complexion is Krishna, not black. Krishna Varnam Tisha. Tisha means by complexion. Krishna. Yulais. Shangapangasta Parsadam. And he is accompanied by his associates, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, Sivasadi, Gaur Bhakta. This is the worshipable deity in this age, Krishna Varnam Tisha. So what is the process of worship? Jaggai Sankirtanai Prayai Jajanti Hi Sumedhasa. This Sankirtan Jagga as we are performing before Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda and others. This is the perfect performance of Jagga in this age. Otherwise, no other. Therefore it is becoming successful. This is the only prescribed Jagga. Other Jaggas, Rajasuya Jagga, this Jagga, there are so many Jaggas. And sometimes India, they perform the so-called Jaggas, they collect some money, that's all. It cannot be successful because there is no Jaggic Brahman. The Jaggic Brahman is not in existence at the present moment. The Jaggic Brahman used to test how correctly they are pronouncing Vedic mantra. The test was that one animal should be put into the fire and he would again come with fresh young body. Then it is tested that the Jagga is being performed nicely. The Brahmana, the Jaggic Brahmana, they are pronouncing the Veda mantra correctly. This is the test. But where is that Brahman in this age? Therefore, no Jagga is recommended. Kalau pancha vibhajya, asamedam kabalambam, sannyasam palapaitrikam, devarena sutatpatti, kalau pancha vibhajya. So there is no Jagga in this age. There is no Jaggic Brahman. This is the only Jagga. Chant Hare Krishna mantra and dance in ecstasy. This is the only Jagga. So, Rajyam Suranam api chadipattam. Formerly, there were many demons who conquered over the kingdom of the demigod. Rajyam Suranam api chadipattam. Just like Hiranyakashipu. He spread his authority even over the kingdom of Indra. Indrari Bakulam Loki, Mirayanti Juge Juge. Indrari. Indrari means the enemy of Indra. Indra is the king of the heavenly planet. And enemy means the demon, the demigod and the enemy demon. Just like we have got many enemies. Because we are chanting Hare Krishna mantra, there are so many critics and so many enemies also. They do not like. So this is always. Now the number has increased. Formerly there are some, now there are many. So therefore, Indrari Vyakulam Lokam. When these demons, the population, demonic population increases, then Vyakulam Lokam. People become perplexed. Indrari Vyakulam Lokam. Mriyanti Juge Juge. So at that time Krishna comes. Iti Chansukala Pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Sayam. There are list of names of the incarnation of Krishna and God or God. But after mentioning all the names, the Bhagavad indicates that all the names listed herewith, they are partial representation of Krishna. But the name Krishna is there, his real original personality. Krishnastu Bhagavan Sam. And he comes Indrari Vyakulam Loke. When people are too much embarrassed by the onslaught of the demons, he comes. And he also confirms. This is Shastra. One Shastra says he comes in this condition. And Krishna says, yes, yada yada hi dharmasya grani bhavati bharata tadatmanam sijamaham. At that time I come. So in this Kali Yuga, people are so much disturbed. Therefore, Krishna has come in the form of his name, Hare Krishna. Krishna has come, not personally, but by his name. But because Krishna is absolute, there is no difference between his name and himself. Abhinnatyat nama namina. Nama chintamani Krishna chaitanya rasa vigraha. Purna Suddha Nitya Mukta. Name is full, as Krishna is full, complete. Similarly, Krishna's name is also full, complete. Suddha, it is not material things. Purna, Suddha, Nitya, eternal. As Krishna is eternal, the name is also eternal. Purna, Suddha, Nitya, Mukta. There is no material conception in chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Abhinnatyad nama namina. Nama, the holy name, and the Lord, they are abhinna identity. So, we cannot be happy. Rajyam suranam apichadipatta. Even if we get the kingdom of the demigods, asapatma without any rival, still we cannot be happy so long we have got material conception of life. It is not possible. That is explained in this verse. Thank you very much. That's all.